Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition. Welcome to another edition of Non-Tarot Divination Night. My name is Astro-Ascension, and with me I have Ms. Wheats in Kitty's Corner Recovery Road Tarot. So if you guys can just introduce yourselves to people that don't know you guys.
Everybody. Hey, everybody
So,
in the chat. My name is Ms. Wheats, and I'm going to be bringing runes. So if you guys like runes, just try to be specific in your questions. Yes or no answers are fine. And hopefully we'll have some good results.
Hello, I'm Kitty from Kitty's Corner Recovery Road Tarot, and I'm going to use T cards, and I have some Lenormand here.
all right, so I have so I'm doing some divination dice. So depends on how this goes successfully. I will be doing a doing a non-tarot stream every week, just with the divination dice. So basically some of this really deviates from the tarot the tarot meanings. So it's going to be a little different. So matter of fact, it's still going to be spirit driven here. So we're not gonna start off with the collective today. We're just gonna start off and picking the first question. If so, depending on there are no questions at the moment. So if there are any questions at the moment, you may post them right now. For right now, we can just do like a brief, what I would say, collective message for tonight. So since there are no questions here, all right. So we have the first question. So we have questions here. So I'm gonna pick Libra. You're up next. All right, so Libra Casp, how is Josh feeling about me? How is Josh feeling about Libra Casp? How is Josh feeling about Libra Casp? All right. So we have the Uranus in Cancer in the 11th house with the 4 of Earth and the 5 of Air. So what I'm seeing here with the Uranus and Cancer here is that with the Uranus and Cancer here, there is going to be these changes in emotions. There's going to be like a little inconsistency with the feelings of Josh here. So there's going to be a little inconsistency here. Since Uranus is all about surprises, all about change, revolution. So expect this to be inconsistent feelings towards you. So he's going to be a little on and off at this point. And this is in the 11th house here. So I do see that you guys are just like friends, are just staying friends at this point with the 11th house. Now we have the 5 of Air and the of Earth here. So with 5 of Air here, I do see that he's feeling a bit. He's thinking. Right now, he's a little conflicted in his thinking. He's a little conflicted in his mind what to do with this connection with you, and how to go on with his feelings here. Like I said, he's right now inconsistent with his feelings, and it's a little unstable here. with the 5 air. So there's going to be those unstable thoughts here with the 5 air. And then we have the 4 of earth here, which shows that that you guys are in pretty good standing with you guys' friendship here. This connection here is pretty stable, pretty secure. So there is this sense of security and in a strong foundation between you both. But like I said, we have inconsistent feelings here between with Uranus and Cancer in the 11th house. Now we have 5 and 4 together, which makes 9. The overall energy as 9. So how he feels about you is that he really wants to come to completion first before he comes to you. Like I said, feeling like having conflicted thoughts, having changes in like changing his mind a lot. With the 5 air and the 4 of earth, he needs to have that strong foundation here. So that hope that resonates for you, Libra Cusp, and now I'm going to pass it on to Judy.
Okay, Libra Cusp. Thank you for letting me read for you, Austin. Thank you for letting me go. Now, I'm going to tell you that my reading is going to go kind of fast because I really only have 3 rooms that actually landed on something and landed upright. So for majority of it, I did get what Austin was talking about. But the first room that I'm going to start with is the Witch's Room, and it landed on the keyword being love here. And not to mention, we have the number 2 beside love. And the number 2 represents, partnerships or sharing. I do sense there's some sort of agreement. Now we have the rings, and these are called witches' rooms. We have the rings, and the rings to me, they just represent enjoying each other's companies, being a compliment to one another. And I do sense that even though you guys enjoy each other's company, and you have, great company when you guys are together, there are still differences in between you two, but you guys are making them work. Okay, you see how the 2 shapes when they're combined, or the 3 shapes when they're combined, it makes a completely different shape. So your dynamic is very compatible, is what I'm seeing here when it comes to love. Okay, like I said, the number 2, relationships. This could also represent a sense of balance here too. Okay, especially with that ring being there, there's just a good sense of balance between the 2 of you. Now, in the past, I do have another witch's room. And to me, this kind of represents, having a lot of focus. In the past, there was a lot of focus on moving forward with things. Maybe somebody might have been moving a little bit too fast for another person, or maybe someone was just not moving fast enough. Because this rune landed in the past, and not only did it land on the past, it landed on the number 8. And to me, the number 8 just represents a lot of action, activity, and it represents a lot of success and room for improvement here. So I'm sensing that there is some sort of a refreshment when it comes down to this person, or there's a part of this person that needs to be refreshed or renewed. Okay, and coming into the present, right here, we have the rune Ihwas, and to me, this just represents being able to rely on this person, being trustworthy, and just having the strength to kind of lean on each other during hard times. And that's kind of what I'm sensing with the rings as well. So that's pretty much all I have to say. There's really not very much. It's just I'm just noticing that this person is going to be very reliable. The problem that was in the past was the speed. Okay, maybe something was moving too fast, or maybe some things just weren't being met in the past between the 2 of you, or either the synchronicities just weren't quite right. But I feel like if there's a connection here, which we do see some kind of connection in the rings, then it's a mutual connection. And because it's a mutual connection, I think that you guys can mesh very well. Okay, that's all I have to say for you, Libra Cusp. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Kitty.
Hello, Libra Cusp. Let's see. I have the power of a 10. I don't see any feeling. I like I don't see this person really. It's the question is, how is Josh feeling about me? I think Josh is kind of doing his homework. I don't know if he's focused on school, if Josh is in school, or if he's focused on work, but he's focused on learning something new. He's keeping an eye on the situation though, so he may be peeping you. Um, but I don't really see any like feeling. I think the focus is somewhere else at this time. He also may be listening to some music, but he may also feel like getting your attention at some point. Uh, trying to shake things up a little, but he wears this mask, so I think he's hiding from you. I don't know why I get that sense, but with 2 10s on the board, it's like it lets me know that something's over between the two of you, and he's moved on to like a new beginning here. And then I have the power of a 9, which is also an ending. So I don't. Are you with Josh by chance? I can't see the chat, so I'll read it later. So I just feel that he's hiding something. Not hiding something. His focus is somewhere else, but he may be come around to get your attention. And that's all I have.
All right. So thank you for your question, Libra Cos. Now we will get into another question. All right. Let's see. Aquarius doll. Aquarius doll, you're up next. All right. What can I expect in love for 2021? What can Aquarius doll expect in love for 2021? What can Aquarius doll expect in love for 2021? What can Aquarius doll expect in love for 2021? Oh, wow. Wow. All right, so we have the Jupiter in Scorpio in the second house here, with the 3 of fire and the 8 of earth. So with the Jupiter in Scorpio in the second house, is that you're gonna find partners. I do see that you're gonna have like real abundant like a love life here, and really get intimate in 2021 here. So it shows that you're gonna have luck. You're gonna have a luck in being intimate with somebody. So it shows that we're also dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe this Scorpio is coming back in 2021. Maybe this, now that you mentioned that you're dealing with the Scorpio X, is that you're still gonna be doing it in this. You're still gonna be like dealing with this Scorpio X here, and this is in the second house, which further proves that you're dealing with this Scorpio X here. Now we have the 3 of fire and the 8 of air. So with the 3 of fire here, is that you're going to have the upper hand in you're going to have the upper hand in your connections. You're gonna I do see that you're gonna be putting yourself out there a lot more, and you're gonna be conversing with a lot of people, connecting with a lot of people, trying them out here. So you're gonna have the abundance here with the 3 of fire. So so it shows that you're gonna be making lots of connections coming into the 3 of fire. Now we have the 8 of earth here, which shows that your movement will be it'll be so in terms of love in 2021, that movement is gonna come slow. So 8 is the number of movement, it's a number of effort, it's a number of progress. But when this is in Earth here, it's gonna slow down. This progress, this movement, it's gonna slow down. So it shows you that you're gonna take it slow in your love life in 2021. And if you want to come into relationships, you're gonna have that you're gonna have a hard time moving towards those relationships. So also shows that you need to put a lot of effort into relationships as well. So we have the 3 and the 8 together, which makes a master number 11. So it shows that you're gonna come into your own power in relationships, and that you're gonna have you're gonna have the high ground in relationships when it comes to number 11. So also your connections are going to be powerful in that sense. And I do see that you're going to be like taking initiative in these relationships. So hope this resonates for you, Aquarius doll. Now I'm going to pass it on to Judy.
Hi, Aquarius doll. Thank you for letting me read for you. Aquarius doll, the first thing I noticed was what fell upon my present. Okay, and the things that fell upon my present, I'm going to bring them up to the camera so you can see them. I have Berkana and I have romance. And Berkana is actually in reverse. So Berkana just literally means like a chance for new beginnings or growth. And I'm sensing that because it's in reverse, this romance that you are in with present, you said something about a Scorpio ex that you're dealing with. I don't know if you're dealing with this person right now, but it seems like you're dealing with this person in the present time right now. So I'm really feeling like you will not get a chance to have the type of relationship that you want until this has an ending. That's why Berkana is in reverse right here. Okay, so there's some sort of a romance that is not going to bring you any growth until you put an ending to that. Okay, you will not see the person that is meant to be with you, because I feel like some way this person is going to affect any future relationships that you might try to have. I don't know if it's because the connection or the sex or whatever it is that you guys have going on, but this connection with this Scorpio is probably going to hinder you in any future romances. Now, the next thing I got is Issa. And literally that just means like, some sort of a psychological block. I don't know if there's some sort of a block going on with you. I took, if you paid attention, I took it off of the money icon. So maybe this just means that there could be some sort of blocks at work, or maybe if you're at work and you're thinking about this person, or if you're going to meet someone new at work, but there's going to be blockages to that. That's why we had Berkana reversed. All right. So something significant is going on with work, or however it is that you make your money. But I'm just really noticing that there's going to be a lot of you might have a hard time focusing or feeling confused when you're at work, and, just having a hard time focusing and paying attention around your money or things like that. Maybe it also means that you might need to hold tight to your physical possessions as well. I know this is supposed to be a love reading, but that's just something that popped up. And I think that it means that you might need to pay attention to how you get your money, or focus more on getting money and less time with the current person that you're in a relationship with, because I feel like there's not going to be room for growth while you're with this Scorpio individual. Now the next thing I'm noticing is that I'm going to go with this rune over here. Okay, we already talked about this rune earlier. It just represents connections and combinations. All right, so definitely I got it off of the hand that says female. There's a female who is going to come into your life. I know that you're probably not in a same-sex relationship, but I know that there's a female who's going to play a major part or a major role. Sometimes you can see this as like a third-party situation, but that doesn't necessarily mean oh, you're actually trying to find a job. Okay, well, that probably has something to do with it. And I really feel like this person is taking a lot of, the Scorpio person maybe taking a lot of your energy and focus away from finding the money. There's a lot of blockages I think this person brings you. I'm just going to say that. Now back to the connections with the rings. I'm just feeling like there's going to be some sort of a female energy that is, oh, you are bisexual. Okay, well, that's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to say because people get offended. But I believe there's going to be some some type of relationship with a female that's going to be coming soon. And I feel like this female is probably, you know what, that's what the hell it is. Because I was about to say, because I had a dice that landed on the male, I feel like there's going to be, because I have the rune Dagas, that means that there's going to be like some sort of a breakthrough coming through with the male. And there's going to be, you see how in the middle of this, it looks like a bow tie, but in the middle, it gets really thin. So everything goes at a climax and then it dwindles down into nothing. But things get back on, get back to moving. But I feel like if things get back to moving and you're kind of in between relationships between the male and the female, okay? So there's going to be some sort of a third party energy between you, a female, and possibly even a male, okay? But I'm really sensing something very serious with this female energy at the most. I really didn't ask any more questions about that, but that's just what I'm getting. I'm really feeling like you're gonna meet some sort of a female that's gonna bring a lot of importance to you. Matter of fact, this female might be the one that you start to work with to help you clear blockages, especially when it comes to work or just any type of stagnation in your life right now. Okay, Aquarius doll, thank you for allowing me to read for you. We're gonna go ahead and pass it on to Kitty.
All right, Aquarius doll. What is your question? What can I expect in love for 2021? It looks, you have like the most exciting cards for a love read here from the Lenormand. It will be a new love, and it's going to be one that, you know, you may meet this person in the summertime, but there's going to be a lot of passion between the two of you. Could fall under the sign of Earth. The job is on its way. You may possibly meet this person at work. You're going to build a legacy with them. This is really slow, stable energy. It's this, but you have the sun and the tree, so you're going to build a legacy. It's going to take, you know, a lot to nurture this, but if you're with someone, they're going to be long and lean. They also could, you may meet them at work. However, they could also be like a higher up in the business, because this is like CEO kind of status. You know, this is I don't know if you're gonna be piddling the boss, but I don't know, you're gonna get a pretty good reaction from him. It's also very dream like this is something that you've already set your intention to, like to draw this into your life. I think that it's the dream job and the dream person. As far as the numbers, the progression of this is all in line. We have 4, 5, 6, and 7 all in a row. So this is going to, like, you're going to start at 0 and build your way up. So like this is one of those relationships that's going to I don't know. I feel like this is your year as far as love is concerned, and the job is on its way. So let me see. The job may not come until like June, though. I'm just saying. But love, like Miss Judy was saying about getting rid of the ex, don't let an ex hinder this. I don't know if this is like, you know, uh, who this person is. They could have red hair, blue eyes, possibly green, but they're very dreamy, romantical, and with the 6 of Hearts here, this could be a past life connection as well. And pay attention to the 6s as they are doubled on the board. So are 7s. So when you start seeing those sequences is probably will be the time of entry. Well, what the time that the person may enter your life. So pay attention to the signals and the signs and the synchronicities. And
So
that's what I have.
I'm going to read some of her because she said a lot. Aquarius doll said, I have so many blockages and I'm actually currently trying to find a job. And she said she is bisexual. And she says, I'm currently looking for a job. And she says she knows a girl who has blue eyes and red hair. So, Kitty, I was just reading her.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get it on my phone so I can read the chat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, best of luck to you, Aquarius. So I think you're going to have a great year. Thanks for letting us read.
Next question. Okay, so let me pick. I'm kind of feeling this. Empress of Love, you're up next. Oh, it's my pleasure, Aquarius doll. All right. Empress of Love, what can I expect in 2021? What can Empress of Love expect in 2021? Okay, so we have the Sun in Aquarius in the 6th house, and the 9 of Earth and the 7 of Earth. So with the Sun in Aquarius, I do see that we have a focus in change, that we have a focus in the new here, something new coming in, and this is in the 6th house here. So I do see that that you may begin like changing jobs. You may be changing the way you work, the way you put in effort into your life here. So a change of routines, a change of jobs here. So you may be like you may be like maybe like changing where you want to work here. So with the Sun in Aquarius, there is that the light has been put on there, that light of change, shining a light of change, shining a light of doing something different here with the Sun in Aquarius in the 6th house. Now we have the 9 of Earth and the 7 of Earth. So with the 9 of Earth here, I do see that that you are coming to completion in your career, in your finances, being more satisfied with your finances. So so you're gonna come into wealth, come into being financially stable and completing yourself. And also you're gonna be completing the work in 2021. Now, however, there's gonna be times when you're going. I do see that this is 7 of Earth, is that you're gonna have a time where you had enough of the work that you did, or the job that you're in right now. So I do see that you may come into retreat, and may go on a vacation at some point. So I do see that this is like really related to work here in 2021. So and also you're gonna be focused on your health as well. So so we have the 9 and the 7 together, which makes the overall energy as 7. So I do see that you're going to be doing a lot of resting. You're going to be doing a lot of isolation. There's going to be a lot of alone time for you. Like I said, you're going to be going on vacations, focusing on yourself, focusing on your well-being. So this is a time for you to really isolate yourself, not in a sense of in a pandemic sense, but you taking a break and just like just like you finally having that relaxation. So that's for you, Empress of Love. Hope this resonates for you, and now I'm going to pass it on to Judy.
Okay. Hey, Empress of Love. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Now, I got just a few things that I want to say, and this is kind of going to be all over the place because I had things fell kind of all over the place. The first thing I sort of want to focus on is I have 2 dice that landed on the all-seeing eye, and it says infinite intelligence. And to me, that kind of represents like you being able to see not necessarily into the future, but either you can find yourself being very intuitive, find yourself paying close attention to how people's demeanor and the way that they present themselves to you. So like you can see through any BS. It's like you're really starting to open your eyes to a particular person and their BS, whether it be a friend, a family member, or whatever. But I'm really seeing that you're going to be starting to be a lot more intuitive and being able to read between the lines with people who don't mean you well. All right. Now, another way I wanted to interpret this is, I don't know why, but because it fell on the rune Burkina, I'm sorry, not Burkina, the rune Porto fell on infinite intelligence. I'm feeling like perhaps there might be some sort of I don't know if you devil and do you do divination or yourself? I'm not certain, but I feel like you're going to be having a lot of dreams, or maybe you do a lot of work with divination yourself, or maybe it's just you just having that gut feeling and that instinct and that intuition. Your name is Empress of Love, so I don't know if you do tarot or not, but I'm feeling like you do a lot of tarot or like divination or something like that. Oh, you said I have a lot of dreams and I have always been observant. Yeah, you're really going to start noticing. Okay, that's what it means. Because I was about to say, I feel like you're going to become a lot more psychic for some reason. I mean, I know this wasn't necessarily, this was reading that was just going to be everywhere. But I think that if you say you just started doing tarot, well, then you're going to really start picking up. I think your intuition is very keen, because I'm going to tell you what the rune Perthro really means. It literally means secrets and occult abilities, being able to know what's inside of Pandora's box, okay, by using tools. If you think about it, this almost looks like a box and it's being opened. All of Pandora's secrets and natural woo-woo stuff you are drawn to and you're connected to. And I really feel like you're going to be listening to your intuition a whole lot, right? You see the heart with the eyeball. I don't know if you're watching this on your cell phone or on a desktop, but I have a heart with an eyeball. To me, that just symbolizes you being able to lift back the veil, okay? And another thing I wanted to talk about was the rune Ansus, okay? And this also represents, to me, this also represents communication. Right now, it's in reverse. So I'm just feeling like maybe you might be having a hard time speaking your mind or talking or just using your throat chakra or using your voice box for the ways that you express yourself. But soon this is going to take a really quick turn. You're going to be able to express yourself and not be afraid. You're not going to start biting your tongue. It's like you're going to have a silver tongue. Things are going to roll off of it effortlessly and from the heart. Another thing I want to discuss, because this rune fell up on the number 6. To me, I'm going to say to me, I don't know how old you are. I don't know what your health situation is at all, but I feel like there's something dealing around children or parenthood, or like your family and a child. Okay, I'm not going to say that you're having a baby this year, but I'm just going to say that there's something significant dealing around children, because to me, the number 6 represents, it can represent love as well, or having a hard time, finding love as well. But to me, because 6, it does represent the lovers in tarot, but to me, the number 6 deals with responsibility and parenthood. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on. Now, when it comes to love, I have a dice that, not dice, but I have a rune that fell on the word love. And this rune represents, being able to rely on yourself. Now, I spoke about the number 6 being meaning responsibility and parenthood. I'm feeling like with this rune being here, which means self-reliance and being able to kick into survival mode. I don't know what it is that you're going to be doing, but you're going to be going really hard for something. You're going to really develop a passion towards something that is going to get you a lot further to what you want, to a goal that you're trying to meet. I don't want to call it a dream. I feel like I want to call it a goal, because a dream, you wake up from it, it never happens. But a goal is something you progressively work towards. And I feel like you have a lot of, there's going to be, you're going to be kicked into overdrive, and you're going to have a lot of passion towards that goal, whatever your goal is, whether it's set out to get more money or set out to whatever. But you're going to be very self-sufficient this year is what I'm seeing right here. Okay. Especially with love. With love, I mean, it just means you're just going to develop a natural ability to really fall in love with whatever it is that you do. And the last thing I want to talk about, which is actually the past, I have the rune Othala, which literally means something that's like kind of like well, it's Ingwas, but to me it's about some sort of a growth period. Okay, maybe it's growth, and maybe it deals around family, but I feel like something about your family is going to be very important here. Maybe you might have had a lot of troubles with your family, but I feel like this is a chance to kind of like rekindle something or with someone in your family. Okay, so another thing I want to say is maybe you're going to have a lot of times remembering people in your past, or family members that you haven't seen in a while. This is your chance and your opportunity to get back in touch with them, because I feel like there's going to be a family member that you're going to need to get in touch with, someone from the past that you haven't seen in a while. I feel like you should get in touch with that person. I'm not going to say why. I'm just going to say you need to get in touch with that person. If you haven't seen someone in a while, reach out. That's all I got to say for you. I know that was all over the place, but that was a whole year's worth of, here and there. So thank you, Empress of Love, for letting me read for you. I'm going to move it on to Kitty.
Hello, Empress of Love. I really enjoy your name. But what I have here, what is the question? What can I expect in 2021? Well, you're going to get lucky. But we have the clover. So, there's a little bit of money that's going to come in. It's a little bit of luck is going to come your way. But as far as as far as love, I don't see any love here. We have the Queen of Pentacles with the ways here. Pay attention to the twos. We have 2, and then I have 22, so 222. I don't know if that's something that you've been seeing, but before I actually read these cards, I just want to tell you what I see. There's like clouds in every card, and I see faces in these clouds. I don't know if when you look up to the sky that if you see faces in clouds, or if this is like letting me know that someone in spirit is actually keeping an eye on you. I don't know if you can see it at all, but right up here is where I see like this one face. And now in this card, here's like these clouds are billowing, but I see another face emerging there. I also see some eyes and multiple faces in these clouds here. Now, I know when I look to the sky, I see faces all the time, and I don't know. It's just the way that clouds are, but to see them in the card, I'm really apt to say that someone in spirit, whether this is your ancestors, is guiding your path. They're helping. They're like kind of overseeing a situation for you. They are who will be bringing you the luck. And it looks like the luck is as far as like there's an offer that's coming in for you. And it could very well be a job offer where you come to the ways, and that's the ways is a crossroad. So you in 2021, you're going to be faced with the decision, and it could be a choice of career choice that you need to make, whether it's to leave a job that's going to offer you less money than you earn at another place because of the clover is just a little bit of luck. It's not like I'm not telling you to go play the lottery or anything like that. I mean, maybe a scratch off, small amount, but you're going to be faced with something. And I see you with the Queen of Pentacles representing the ways as like, I don't know if what you do for work, but I see you working independently, which could very well mean self-employment. And you would be starting at the beginning, but somebody may offer you they may give you like startup funds for something, and then you have these moments of silence and cloudiness, you know, it is the clouds, but the cloud is just representing that, like, you won't be seeing things too clearly. You may have a little bit of confusion of which way to go, but not to fear, because whatever whatever you choose to do, it's going to anchor you, which means that you will be grounded and stable within whatever direction you choose to go. But that's pretty much what 2021 is offering you. You have some stress and confusion. We have the 9 of Spades here. All right. But you're really motivated and driven because we have the King of Clubs, and then you have your independence and, you know, being single. I don't see love, you know. A little bit of passion. You might get lucky, you know, but it would really be a casual situation as far as anything like that would be concerned. I say go with your gut. And if you believe in the ancestors, or you have someone in spirit, start talking and communicating with them. Because I feel that they really are guiding you, and they're trying to get your attention. Like, whoever this is, whatever this represents here, whoever's face that is in those clouds, they're really keeping an eye on a situation for you. So I also see, like, with these ways and all these pathways, I know Austin had said that you'll be going on vacations and stuff. I see it more toward the end of summer. And I don't know, like dirt bikes, quads, like riding around, because like these just look like trails, you know. You could be hiking these trails as well. And there might be a storm, like, you know, if you go somewhere, the weather might not always be sunshiny because there's a lot of cloud coverage here. So if you do take a vacation, take an umbrella, or just be prepared that, like, to spend a little bit of time indoors and not so much outside. I see like a day of fun, like a real good day of fun, maybe 2. And that's what I have, darling.
All right. All right. So Jamie, you donated. You donated on PayPal. I believe I got that donation. All right. So yes, I got your donation, Jamie. So you may post your question.
Hello, Jamie. I hope the baby's doing well.
Hello, Bridget.
Hi, everybody. I'm like, I
Hi,
want to be
hi,
built.
Vicky.
Not saying nothing. I think I'm going to start going live again. I don't know. I kind of miss this.
You should. You should.
Yeah, I miss it.
It's the like the algorithm, you know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to do the uploads as well as the lives.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Matter of fact, balance them out. That way they get equal amount of recognition. So Jamie, you may post your question. We're waiting for Jamie to post her question right now.
You're welcome, Princess of Love.
She probably left it in PayPal.
Let me see if it's in. Let me see if it's in PayPal. Nope. No, it's not in PayPal. Either that or StreamYard's chat is a little
delayed.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so here we go. Okay, wow. Still on maternity leave. My employer called me to ask if I can go back to work because the temp gal left. I just want to know what I'm expecting from my employer in 2021. All right. What is Jamie expecting from her employer in 2021? What can Jamie expect from her employer in 2021 when she goes back to work? Oh boy. So, wow. So I'm assuming that it landed on the same vicinity of air. All right, so. All right, so we have the Uranus in Capricorn in the 8th house. So expect some things at work to be a little out of structure when you do return. So there's going to be a little shakeup in the structure of how things work here. So there's going to be some changes of positions. There's going to be change of hierarchies coming in with the Uranus in Capricorn. So basically the structure is gonna change. The policies are gonna change. So there may be new leadership coming in, and so now that's gonna change the structure a bit. And this is in the 8th house here. So I see that you're really not gonna like this. You're really not gonna like what is gonna happen in this in your work here. So this may lead to you leaving your current job, because I see with the 8th house is that with the 8th house here is that it is all about endings. It is all about endings. It's all about death. So I do see that you're probably going to be leaving you're probably going to leave your current job here, because those structures are going to change, because you're going to be a little resistant to change here. Now we have the 8 of air and the 7 of earth. So I do see with the 8 of air here, with the 8 of air here, I do see that you have these thoughts, you have these considerations of making a move making a move out of your job, making a move out of your current employer here. So it shows that for you, you're thinking of a way out. You're thinking of a progressing out. So it shows that there's going to be a progression coming in to your work here. So and then we have the 7 of earth here. So it's going to be typically not what you like about this shakeup. So the 7 is going to be like, so you're not going to be used to the way things were in your current job here. So you may be a little so you're going to be a little in illusions of your own security here. So focusing on your own security here. So I do see that you are going to like depart from this job, and you're gonna be just focusing, and you're just gonna be self-employed for now. Um, you may want to start your own business, self-employed business. And that's a trend I'm seeing towards people that leave their jobs, is that they start their own they start their own self-employed business. And that's a trend that I'm seeing coming from 2019 to 2021, is that there's going to be a growth in the self-employed jobs here. So so we have 8 and 7 together, which makes 1 and 5 here, which makes the overall energy as 6. So I do see that you really are going to be like focusing on balance, um, balancing yourself out, balancing out your between work and balancing things out in work. So it shows that um, really come into balance here. So hope this resonates for you, Jamie, and now pass it on to Judy.
Hey, Jamie, thank you for letting me read for you. I got a couple of things, and a lot of the things that I'm going to discuss, I'll try not to make it repeat myself for what Austin says, but a lot of the things that Austin said, especially in the beginning, is absolutely what I got for you. There's going to be a lot of change in the structure. Let me just start here. I have a rune that fell up on the word female, okay? And the rune I got is just represents flight. And to me, flight does mean that there is going to be space for improvement, but it also means that there's going to be some sort of change in the plan, okay? There's going to be a difference in the way that you do a lot of things. I feel like there's going to be possibly even a new way of learning things. I don't want to say that you're going to be practicing things that are normally outside of your scope, or maybe like you might have to pick up an extra duty while you're at work. But I feel like you may be having to pick up an extra task while you're at work, or there might be more required of you, something that you might have to learn a little bit more about, something that you might have to be taught. Okay, I'm not talking about going to school and stuff. I'm just saying that you might have to be instructed and like pass a little, I don't know, quiz or like a little test or something along that nature. But I feel like this is just room for improvement, and this is going to be a quick improvement on your skills. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much what that says. And why it fell up on the female, I'm not so certain. Maybe the person that's coming to your job, maybe there's because you're a female, but I'm feeling like this has something to do with another woman that is in your job that might be training you up on these new skills or kind of keeping you in check or whatever. So you might be under the guidance of a female when you come back. I'm not certain. But I wanted to tell you, I have a room, and look what it fell upon. It fell upon the health. You just said you still on maternity leave. Okay, so I want to tell you, because I got the eye, I want you to pay very close attention to your health, okay? Because I'm really feeling that because we have a lot of fast movement and fast pace, whether this could be your mental health or your physical health, you need to pay attention to it. Make sure you're still setting out time for rest, and just kind of, focusing more on yourself here, all right? Also, there might be a lot of stressors at work because you feel like you're going to be under the eye a lot. Maybe people are going to be watching you under close surveillance. Is kind of what it represents to me as well. But for me, I feel like this is also saying you need to watch or surveillance your own health while you're at work. Not saying that you're going to be going back before time, but just kind of watch your health when you go back to work. There could be some things that are hidden and not that are still veiled to you. Okay. Another thing is because we got the moon card. I'm sorry, not the moon card. Almost dropped it. Because we have the moon, to me, this just represents, on top of that, it was on the keyword being an ending. And under the keyword, you probably can't see my numbers, but it's the number 18 and the number 1 + 8 = 9. So for me, that just represents there might be some sort of struggles. It also can represent the keyword being like a conclusion, like things could be coming to an end, which is literally why we have it landed on the word end. So I don't see you staying here for very much longer after this, because I feel like it'll just be your time to change, just as the moon does. It goes through different phases. So I feel like a part of you feels like you may like outgrow this part. So I'm just really feeling like you might outgrow this work, or it just be time for you to like change, or this position might be something that's not aligning with you anymore. Another thing I got, I do sense that there is going to be a male energy that it's going to be very, talkative, maybe kind of keep you company a lot. Maybe you could be making a new friend, but this is definitely going to be dealing around your work. So I'm feeling like there's going to be a lot of energy and creation here with this person. Just a lot of this room literally represents wealth, and it was underneath the keyword being male. So there's a man who's going to bring you a lot of wealth. This could be a leader or a boss or something, but I'm feeling like sticking close to this person is going to help you through a lot of things. They're going to give you a lot of knowledge. That's kind of like that's kind of like what I got from that. But this literally just means wealth and abundance here. So I am sensing that this could be a potential that this person could offer you more money, or there could be a room for a raise, or something along those lines with this male. But that's just what I'm getting here. Okay. Now I said that you are going to be having some sort of an ending. The reason why I think that you might be having some sort of an ending is because my rune fell upon the keyword being night and no. Okay, so to me, the star usually is a good sign, but the star to me represents a lot of it usually represents relaxation, but because it fell up on no, I feel like there's going to be a lot of focus and a lot of attention that's going to be taken away from possibly from your child, and more focus and attention being drawn towards your work, and that's going to be a stressor for you. And I think that you're going to need something a little bit more like to where you can slow down a little bit on that. But that's just something that you can expect. I mean, if you stick it out, that's great, but I feel like you're going to have to remember to take time to kind of rest and make sure that you take care of your body as well. Remember when I spoke about the eye, keeping a close watch on your health as well. But that's pretty much all. That's pretty much all I got for you. I basically just got the same thing that Austin got. Honestly, I wasn't trying to do that, but that's mostly what fell out, is that there might be an ending for you. You may feel the need to change jobs, or maybe you feel like you might outgrow the position that you're in, and just to focus on your health. And I don't know if you're going to be, I don't know if you're working at night or working night shift or whatever, but I just sense when the stars come out at night, right? So I don't know if you're just going to be changing positions. I feel like some phase is going to be changing for you there. And there is a female presence that's going to be, you're going to be under the guidance of a female. So that's all I sense for you, Jamie. Thank you for letting me read for you, passing it on to Kitty.
Hey Jamie, it's so good to see you, darling. I hope everything's well with the baby, and stay home. Don't go back to work too soon. As far as the health, since it's coming up for in every one of the reads, it's time to get out and start walking around. I'm not sure if this is going to be maintenance, because you could be having a surgery in 2021. I have the side here that's cutting, right? And then it's next to the tree. So I was going to say, maybe, I don't know what you do as far as work, but the garden next to the tree, you could be doing something outside. I'm not sure. Not as far as like gardening or anything like landscaping, but like a community event that has to do with health. But what I really see as far as the job is concerned, so just be aware that you might have to have some form of surgery that would require you to do walking to get better as far as the recovery. But as far as the job is concerned, there's somebody there that you cannot trust. They are ready to chop you off at the knee. I mean, seriously, this could be one of, I have the Jack of Diamonds, and it's next to the 10 of Hearts. All right. So this could be like a management, somebody who's higher up than you has a family member. All right. So this could be their family member, and the dog is usually a faithful friend, right? That's how you view the dog. But this person that you're supposed to be able to trust is trying to cut you down. They're going to pass the work off to you. It's an aggressive kind of personality, and you will be expected to do a whole lot of workload. I'm not sure if you can see these cards or not, but There you go. So somebody on the job is going to try to cut you off at the knees. It could actually pan out for you. I also want to say that if you do need a surgery or something, you may get money due to this. I'm not sure, or to this situation over here. It may fare well. I don't know if there's going to be like some kind of payoff because it's inappropriate and whatever is done here, but it could be. I'm just going to say it could be. You have a lot of options as far as like your as far as work, and the garden also looks like the paths, so it's kind of like you're going to walk through many different opportunities. You're going to walk through all of the possibilities as far as work is concerned. You will find the position that's going to help you, build your legacy and things of that nature. Just be careful of this person. They're real harsh personality, and they come off, they smile in your face and then try to get you fired. It's like one of those, so they're going to be smiling in your face and you're going to begin to trust them, and you may already trust them. But they're really not they're not they're not good for you at all, and they're trying to end the job for you. They're trying to get you fired because we have 2 10s in a row, and it is a family member. So you know pass. just just be mindful of the atmosphere you're around, and get make sure you're making all your appointments and stuff like that, as far as like going to the doctor and stuff. I feel like you need to get some fresh air, and this could be mental stress because it's the 8 of spades, which in tarot is like, that being stuck in your mind kind of energy. And you could just be locked and loaded, and stuck in your head about all of the possibilities and which way to go as far as your career is concerned. But there is an offer coming in, with that Jack of Diamonds, but again, the workload is going to be really heavy. And that's what I have for you, Jamie. It's so good to see you.
And thank you for your question, Jamie. Now we will get into. All right, Bridget, you're up next.
Oh, I forgot to mute my.
So, Bridget, you may post your question. And then we'll get on to Sephora. All right. So, should Bridget? All right. Okay. All right. Bridget, should Bridget get a new car? All right. So now I can answer yes or no questions for you. All right. Should Bridget buy a new car? Should Bridget get this car and use it for the road trip? All right, so we have Saturn in Leo, the 12th house, with the 9 of fire and the 10 of water. So what I'm seeing here with the Saturn in Leo is that you're pretty much unsure what you want out of this car here. And so now you're going through this like so it's kind of like you lack the confidence here. So with the Saturn and Leo is that you don't know what you want out of this, what you want out of getting this car. So it shows that there's a lack of confidence, and that is the energy that I was picking up when you were asking this question. So it shows that you lack this confidence, that you have this limited confidence in like knowing what you want in your what you and like getting this car here. Maybe you're having like maybe you're having like uh maybe you feel like you don't have maybe you feel like you don't have the money here. So that's why there is that lack that's where there is that that's why there is that lack of confidence. And this is in the 12th house here. So now you're unaware of this you're unaware of this limited confidence that you have, and that in the direction that the direction that you want to head here. So there is that hidden so it's pretty much hidden from you, this hidden lack of confidence that you need to be aware of. So we have the 9 of fire and the 10 of water. So with the 9 of fire here, with the 9 of fire is that you are going to finalize you're going to finalize your decision here, and you're going to act upon it. So once you finalize your decision, you will you will come to making that decision here. So that's what I see here. Um, is that it's going to be there's going to be an abrupt ending to it. So maybe this car is not going to last long, or you are not going to have that long lasting relationship with this car here, or it's not really reliable. So may just last you for a couple for like months, and then it's just gonna like probably come to an end real fast here, with the 9 of fire. And then we have the 10 of water here, which shows that you may have like a the transformation of your heart here. um So I do see that this is a cycle for you. So so really you feel like you feel like you need a change of pace. You need to transition into you need to transition into something else in your life here. So you have those so you feel like you need a transition here. Um, so now we have the 9. So we have the 9 and 1 together, which makes the overall energy as uh, as 10 here. So I do see that it's going to be that it's really you going towards a new cycle here. Maybe you're getting rid of your old car and replacing it with a new car. But I do see that with 10 here also is that it's going to be a transformation. It's going to be like wiping the slate clean. So you're going to have to really know this. You're going to have to really know this car in and out. Um, so So I do see that yes, you should get the car, but expect that this is going to be the slate wiped clean here. You're going to have to like register the car. You're gonna have to really you're gonna have to register it. You're gonna have to get a new license plate for it, and take off the old registration off the old car, and register the new car. So beware of that transformation. Beware of that. Beware of that new cycle beginning. So hope this resonates for you, Bridget. Now I'm going to pass it on to Judy.
Okay, Bridget. You know what? My reading is going to be extremely quick because when I tossed my dice, my runes, majority of them ended up on this side of the paper. And if you can see, it's all on the side that says no, or it's on the side that says night or darkness. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're just asking me, should you buy a new car and use it for the long road trip, I'm just going to say no. I didn't get it exactly. I tried to get it exactly what was the reason for the no, but I feel like I got two runes that literally mean travel. The first one that looks like an M, it's Ahwaz, and it represents the word horse, or in current times, transportation. And it can also represent the harmony between a horse and a human, or in our cases, since we're in modern times, a car and a human. And I think that Austin did say something about understanding and knowing how the car works. There's something about the car that is not going to be, I don't want to say that you don't know how to drive it, but there's just something about that car that you don't know about that needs to be addressed. Okay. I don't know what it is. It could be like a damn recall on the car. I'm not quite certain what it is. Like I said, Spirit didn't tell me that, but we have another room, and it is in reverse. Okay. And it is the room Rido, and it literally means chariot. And if you know anything about tarot, you know that the chariot deals around travel or a journey, and it is in reverse. Okay. So that means that there could be some sort of a stagnation. If you think about the chariot in tarot, that means that there could be some sort of a stagnation. There could be some sort of a stallment here. Something could be wrong. What I sense is this some sort of a recall on the car that you're considering getting, or the car that you might end up getting. So if it's saying anything at all, it is saying no, or it's either saying do not travel at night, especially, okay? Because it ended up on the keyword. If you see that there's a moon right here and it says night. So to me, this is basically just saying no, okay? Also, I have a moon here, okay? And to me, the moon just represents hidden agendas or secrets. There's something about the car that you're not familiar with and that you don't want to find out after you've purchased this car, okay? I feel that you should go with what's a little bit more familiar to you. If you do have a vehicle already, maybe you should ride in a vehicle that you just trust and but I feel like this new vehicle that you're considering, if there's a particular vehicle that you're considering getting, you might want to hold off on that, because we even have the rune waves, and in the witches runes, this just represents something that is out of your control, something that you had, it was just something that was unstoppable, something that you didn't, it's like being under the influence of destiny. Okay, so and then I have the keyword being end, and then on top of that, it's under the number 18. 1 and 8 equals 9. So there's definitely going to be some burdens here. Okay, and I feel like these are burdens that you're not going to be wanting to deal with, trying to get this car fixed or maintained or something along those lines. I'm not even reading the comments right now because I have my screen on full. I have it on full screen so I can see my runes. But I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Kitty. Maybe she can give you a little bit more clarity on why the runes say no, or why they say don't ride it at night. I don't know. So I'm just going to pass it on to Kitty.
Unless you're willing to sell your ass for a car. Now let's hope that isn't the moral discussion, all right? But right off the bat, I have the fish. The fish is about, money, abundance, a lot of money, okay? And then I have the lilies, which is sexual energy. So that's why I say don't sell your ass for a car. Basically, you may have to borrow money, because whatever car, like you could get the car and then it's going to die, right? And you're going to be out more money than you thought, and a vehicle. So you might have to ask for some help, like maybe a father figure or an older gentleman. Are you using this car for a love interest? I'm curious, because a love interest may also offer to help you purchase a vehicle, but I would say talk to like a father figure, an uncle, or someone like that, or somebody who's very knowledgeable in cars, and take them with you so that you don't get like upsold on a vehicle. Um, Also, this is somebody that you would trust and anchor down with. So I'm saying father figure, or this could be potential lover. Actually, the choice is yours. You know, you're going to make whatever decision you want as far as a car. However, these cards are just saying to do what's right, and not do anything underhanded in order to get what you want. Like, don't manipulate the boyfriend. We have the king and queen of diamonds here to get the car, but these are also the parents, so don't manipulate them or tell them anything that isn't true. You may have to go in order to get, like, you may have to use your like feminine wilds, your womanly wilds, at the dealership
Woo!
to get a good deal on a car. But you want a car that's safe and secure, especially if you're going to be doing, what does this say, and use it for a long road trip. Basically, my cards aren't telling me what to do. That the decision is yours, but that you need to be mindful of the choice that you make. Like, basically, don't blow all of your money on a vehicle that could, that isn't going to last. So, but the choice is yours. And, do I see a road trip? I see decisions about it being made. So, it would totally be up to you. But it's going to cost you an arm and a leg and some butt. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what the cards are saying.
Another thing I want to mention about the Nine of Fire here is that it's gonna come to an end fast. So there is those problems with those cars, and so it's gonna come to an abrupt end, and you're gonna just lose money in the process.
Since I didn't do that today, took my older brother, and there is nothing underhanded about it on my end.
Oh, just morally speaking, don't overspend your money. That's all, because when the fish is an abundance of money that you could lose out on, because the people are underhanded and not giving you, do your Carfax or whatever. I'm not the best person. I just buy a new car. That's it, and hope for the best. And as far as all of the recalls, I know there's seems to be a recall on everything new.
On every car, yeah.
Yeah,
like
the Honda that I have right now is still getting recalls for like the airbag, the one airbag, and then something else was recalled on it. Now, like, the dealers take care of it all, but it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. And some of them, I was just, because I'm looking for a new car too. And I was doing the research like on like the Honda CRVs or whatnot. There's like a hood latch, and this is the recall, where it'll be latched, but it won't be completely latched, and so people are riding down the road and the hood is flying up.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's what I was getting with my reading. Spirit didn't tell me exactly what it was and why it was a no. I just assumed that it could be some sort of a recall on it, but I felt like it was a dangerous recall, especially when I had the room that had waves, like all those little spirals on it. That to me means there's something that you just can't control, something that's out of your control, or it literally could mean that you could lose control of the car. I just felt like it was something that was, to me, felt dangerous. I didn't see a room that represented danger, but to me, it just gave me the feeling of danger, because like when we're driving at nighttime, there's a sense of, for people who blind like me, can't see, there is a sense of danger, just the unknown. Okay. So I didn't say there was danger, but I just felt like there was a reason why Spirit was telling me that it's not, just I don't know. Go with your own intuition, but I feel like it should be a no. Maybe not that particular card that you're getting. All right, thank you, Bridget.
Just look around, darling. You'll
Yeah,
find one.
Yeah. All right. So, Sephora, you're up next. You may post your question. Sephora, are you here? All right. Sephora, am I going to get a man this year? If yes, someone I know. What's his zodiac sign? When am I going to get and am I going to get a promotion at work this year? All right. So,
I'm just
Sephora going to get a man this year?
I'm just going to focus on like one or two of the questions.
Yeah, I'm focused on the one.
Which one are you going to focus on? Because I can't tell zodiac signs. So I'm just going to focus on, I really can't tell time either with these. But anyway, I'll just focus on something.
I'll focus on, is Sephora going to get a man this year? And Kitty, you'll focus on getting a promotion.
Okay.
All right. Is Sephora going to get a man this year? Sephora going to get a man this year? And if yes, is it somebody that she knows? And what is his zodiac sign? Oh boy. Oh boy. So we have Pluto in Cancer in the 4th house, with the Ace of Fire and the 6 of Earth. So here's what I'm seeing here with the Pluto in Cancer here, is that you're gonna have new emotions come in. So there is gonna be that transformation that comes in with the Pluto and in Cancer here. So you're gonna have new feelings for somebody, and with this being the 4th house here, I do see that it is somebody that you already know here. So this person here. So this person is going to be something from your past here, and now you're going to be like really going to be catching this for this person. I do see that the zodiac that's popped up is a Cancer. So this person could be a Cancer here, with the Pluto and Cancer here. We're gonna have that transformation come in. So I have the Fire and the 6 of Earth. So with the Ace of Fire here, is that this person is gonna come in abruptly, and this person is gonna come in as like a form of an awakening here. So it shows that you do have that need to take action with this, and to really seize upon that person coming in. So this is you asserting that you want that person and pursuing that. You're in pursuit. So it shows that there is going to be that new beginning coming in with this person, with the Ace of Fire. Now we have the Six of Earth here, which shows that now the feelings, now the relation, I mean not the relation, but but you must keep yourself in balance here, and really be content with what you have, and a man will come to you. So keep yourself at balance, keep yourself at check, keep your health in balance. So it shows that you need to keep your health in balance, and you need to keep your finances in balance with the Six of Earth. And I do see that you're going to have those stable feelings for this person, and stable love for this person with the Six of Earth. So now we have the 1 and 6 together, which makes the overall energy a 7. So this will be a no for me. That you're just going to be alone for a while. And 7 is a number of isolation. It's a number it's a number of isolation, introversion. So you're just going to be you just need to focus on yourself for a while. Is what I'm seeing here. Although there is that opportunity coming in. There is that new coming in, but you you're just gonna be alone for a while. But I do see that there's going to be a Cancer coming in, but it's not really going to be somebody that you not really going to be some it's going to be somebody from your past. So I don't know if this person's going to be interested in you, but I see no with that. So hope this resonates for you, Sephora, and now I'm going to pass it on to Judy.
Golly, Austin, you be reading my runes. I'm going to tell you because I got a lot of the same stuff. Now, I said that I wouldn't be able to tell what zodiac sign it is, but I figured that it may be either a Pisces or a Cancer, or either just literally a water sign, because I had the symbol for the moon, and to me, the moon represents the watery emotional, either Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So I was going to lean towards Pisces, but Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio, a water sign here, someone that's very emotional, maybe even a little bit on the darker side, because this rune is actually more so to me, it will be in reverse, because the rune to me, this is the way the rune is supposed to go. But yeah, I'm feeling like it's in reverse because it also was on top of the broken heart. And then on top of that, right beside the broken heart, we have the number 5. So this is just going to represent possibly a little bit of conflicts. It is an opportunity for change. So I feel like there's going to be a beginning with you, but then there's going to be a very swift end, because look what I had. I have the rune, which means communication. So I think there's going to be a lot of travel. Not travel. There's going to be a lot of communication. There's going to be a lot of exchange of words and expressions and emotions. But I feel like it's going to die out pretty quickly here. These, even though this rune means flight and it means air, I just feel like this is a chance for an opportunity for you to learn what it is that you don't like. Okay. I think that this is somebody from the past, because I have the rune Tiwas, which represents, masculine energy here. It sort of looks pretty phallic, pretty penis-like. So it represents male energy. And I was about to say it looks pretty dick-like, but it represents masculine energy to me. And it kind of fell between no and on the past. So I'm feeling like there might be somebody who's trying to give you a second, or they might be considering giving a second chance. But I feel like the sun has set on this individual, because I got it fell on the nighttime symbol. So I'm saying to me, this like the sun has set on this person and this connection and the relationship that you once had with this individual. And I feel like you are seeing this person for who they truly are. You is seeing through to their soul, and you can like spot out a lot of things about this person. There's a lot of things that you don't like about this person. And one of the things that you probably don't like about this person, I don't know if this was for you or if this was for the person, but it fell up on the symbol of health. Okay. And I'm going to say that it might be for him. Because we have the rune algaes, and this represents it really represents being on guard or having some sort of a shield or protection. I don't know if this person has unhealthy eating patterns, unhealthy sex partners, unhealthy anything that deals with something that is not good for your body. This person is that. They don't respect their body is what I feel like. Okay. And if it is something that is sexual that this person has going on, you need to leave this person alone. I'm not telling you that they have an STD. I'm just saying that there's some things about this person that they don't respect their body with. That could be drugs. That could be addictions. That could be just unhealthy behavior. I'm not saying that a person that doesn't work out is treating their body wrong, because I don't work out all the time either. But I'm just saying there's something about this person that they don't treat their body right. And if they don't treat their body right, how do you think they're going to treat your body? But, that's just something that popped up. Now, I do sense that this person comes on very strong. And keep in mind that I'm not looking at the comments, so I can't really read because I got my screen on big. But I have the rune Uru. So this means like there's going to be like this person has this untamed wildness about them. It's like they have that's the part about them that you are attracted to, is that you go with the flow, and they're very let's get up and go, and just very untamed and unexpected and wild. And you like that part about them, that spontaneousness about them. That's something that you do like. And I want to say they are a horny individual, because like I said, this is masculine energy here combined with the power of the ox. Okay. So this is like wild, untamed energy, wild masculine energy. And I think that's why you like this person. Okay. Maybe it just means that they just got, I don't know, they have like wild animal sex. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I just feel like this person, they are very unexpected. They are very unpredictable. And that's something that you can like and be turned on by, but you need to watch that. Okay. Because they are so unpredictable. I feel like there's a lot of things that could be hidden in that. Now, it also fell on the number 17, and the number 7, 1 and 7 means, even though it is kind of like number 1 being a divine number, of course, but I feel like it does encompass all the qualities of the other numbers that are connected to it, which in this case is a 7. To me, 7 just means reflecting back on something that you did and trying to reassess. Okay, so this 7 means that you have a new beginning with someone, but because they are so uncontrollable, even though you like that part about them, just as they are uncontrollable about the part that you like about them, they are uncontrollable about the parts that you do not like, that you can potentially grow to not like about them. I'm not saying that he'll put his hands on you or nothing. I'm just saying that there's certain things about this person that are going to drive you crazy, and not in a good way. All right, so you might need to reassess that. That's why I have the number 1 and 7. That's all I got to say about the energy. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Kitty.
Okay, so I was supposed to focus on what question is it? Are you going to get a promotion? And the first 2 cards I pulled were the stork and the fox. So yes, you're definitely going to get a promotion, because this is the delivery, the message coming in, the delivery of the promotion, because this is a higher management position. Okay, so they're going to let you know, and I'm going to call it, as far as the time, it'll be 9 weeks in a day. So come back in 9 weeks in a day and tell me if that if my timing is right. All right. Now, the rest of the cards I pulled, and I didn't do this at all, was flip the deck over, but the man is over here. Okay, so now back to this other one. Are you going to get a man this year? He's not a very good man. All right, you're going to be having sex with someone, because I have the lilies, and I have the ship, so it could be a sailor. Woohoo! That somebody that comes and goes, basically. This is kind of like a Knight of Wands energy here. So they're a smooth talker. They're really intelligent. They may be in the service. They could just be at a distance and have to travel. And when they come into town, you'll have sex with them. Now, you have to end this with this person, because the right man is on his way. All right, because we have the Ace of Hearts here, and it is the man showing, and look, he's bringing and bearing gifts. All right, so there is a good man coming, and there's one that's going to make you come too, because like you're surrounded by water here and sexual energy. So this guy over here, he says all the right things, he turns you on, the sex is incredible, but it's probably a one night stand, or like every few months he comes into town. Both of these cards indicate air energy, so I'm going to say that this is coming during the fall. Now, as far as this guy, I don't know when he's coming in. It's the power of a 10, which is a new beginning, and it's also the 8 of hearts. So, the ace of hearts. So, the water sign is the one that you want to be with. All right, the new love. Don't get too hung up on like this person over here. So, I see two people that in 2021, and so I would say, since this guy came at the end, it's either going to be at the end of the year, it could even possibly travel into the beginning of the next year of 2022. So I don't see anything substantial as far as a dude. Nothing substantial, but some knocking, some boots, a few, but just like Miss Judy was saying, use protection, because you never know how many ports this guy is, parking his ship. You just don't know. And as far as the job, though, good luck. Like, this looks like a really good position for you to be in. Since you want a promotion, you will love it. It is the Queen of Hearts energy with the stork there. So that's what I have.
All right, awesome. Now we can get on to. So thank you for your question, Sephora. All right, now on to Juliet. We're on to free readings again. All right, Juliet, you're up next. Is Diego my soulmate? We are in separation right now, but I love him a lot still. All right, is Diego Juliet's soulmate? Is Diego's Juliet's soulmate? Oh boy. All right, so all right, so we have the Neptune in Cancer in the 9th house, with the 3 of air and the 7 of with the 7 of earth here. All right. So, Juliet, with the Neptune in Cancer here, I do see that you're kind of like, there is a lack of clarity in your emotions here. In your feelings towards Diego here. So there's something going on with the emotional energy of you and Diego here. So there are those illusions, there are those fantasies that are going on here. So I do see that there is this lack of assuredness in your emotions towards this person, in your feelings towards this person. So now you don't know what you feel towards this person at the moment with the Neptune in Cancer, and this is in the 9th house here. So this isn't really helping this connection to transcend here. So you have to really know what your feelings are for this person. So it's not really going to help out. It's not really going to help you guys get to a higher ground in a love connection here. So or expand here. So so there is going to be that there's going to be that there's going to be that confusion in your feelings toward this person, and how this person supports you, how you support this person. And also I'm seeing a kind of like a cancer energy coming in, a lot of water energy with Diego here. He may be a Cancer, is what I'm seeing here. So now we come into the 3 of air and the 7 of earth. So shows that you guys are communicating well as friends. So you guys are just like are really communicating just as just talking as friends. Nothing more, nothing less at this point. So I do see that there's like a friendship between you two, and you guys are just like talking to other people here, and really communicating to other people here, in other groups. And then we have the 7 of earth here. So it shows that you're really focusing on your own well-being at the moment, and kind of reflecting on that. And it's just like focusing on your health, focusing on yourself, doing some self-reflecting. Maybe you having that Virgo energy coming in. So so you're just like really doing a lot of self improvement, self focusing. So really you're just like focusing on yourself, and taking care of yourself with the 7. So we have so now, is Diego your soulmate? So I'm just gonna say this. So the even numbers, so the odd numbers, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are going to be a yes, and the 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 are going to be a no. So so we have 3. So we have 3 and 7 together. So I do see. So I do see that we add those numbers up. We have the overall energy as 10 here. So it shows that there has been that you guys have to complete a cycle here. So there is a new cycle coming in. There may be a new person coming in. So it shows that with the number 10 here. With that being the transformation, maybe a new person coming in, and transformation coming. I do. So I would say that the answer would be no. That Diego is not your soulmate. But so I do see that there may be another person coming in. That may be a Virgo energy, or you're just going through Virgo energy for yourself as well, or you're just going through Virgo energy yourself. So so hope this resonates with you, Juliet, and now I'm going to pass it on to Judy.
Hey, Juliet, thank you for allowing me to read for you. What I got for you, I kind of got, I hate saying that I got the same thing that Austin got, but I got a lot of the things that Austin got. I'm going to say, first of all, I think that Diego, I believe that Diego, because I have the rune Haglas and it fell on the word female, I don't know. I'm not reading the comments, but I don't know if he's in a situation with another female right now. But I feel like because the rune Haglas looks like a hurdle, and it sort of does mean a hurdle, like when you're like running hurdles, when you got to jump over the little thing. I guess it's called hurdles. It reminds me of something that you cannot really interfere with. It is something that you're going to have to let fall away naturally. This connection with him and this other female, if he's dating another female, I feel like he has some sort of attraction to another individual, another female, I'm suspecting. And it's a very strong attraction. And this is something that you really, no matter what you do, you can't really interfere with it until it naturally falls away. So he might be just involved with another woman, is basically what I'm getting for that. But I do sense that there might be, they might be ending soon, but I feel like, you know, just because they're ending doesn't mean that it gives you a shot at being, you know, long lost lovers again. I'm just saying, I just really feel like this person is dealing with someone else and they have a really strong attachment, and that's something that's going to be a blockage for you because they have strong feelings for this other female, or they are developing strong feelings for this female. Okay. But I do sense an ending coming for them very soon. Now, I feel like there's a lot of decisions that need to be made here because I have the crossroads. This is a rune that represents being stuck. It's like my Two of Swords. You have more than one direction to take, and each direction can potentially land you at the same spot. But it's just, you know, how far are you willing to go? Are you willing to go in a spiral until you get there? Or are you willing to go a straight shot? You know what I'm saying? I feel like one way could be the hard way, and then the easiest and best and healthiest way could be a straight and narrow way. So, I mean, it's all about choices, but I feel like right now there's a lot of confusion going around with you guys. But I think that for the best time now, you might need to do a little bit of standing back here, because I have the heart with the eye. And to me, it's represented by, let me slide that over. It's represented by the number 6, which does represent waiting for that transition. And remember, I spoke about your Diego having some sort of, developing some sort of feelings for another female at this moment. And you may need to take the time to kind of hold back and consider where you direct your energy is basically what I want to say. That's kind of like my Two of Swords there. Now, I did get Birkenau in reverse, and I don't know if you remember, but Birkenau literally means, I think I got this for somebody else earlier, but I feel like I got it for you, Juliet, but I'm not quite certain. But the Birkenau is in reverse, and it literally means growth or time for new beginnings. So I'm sensing that even though it's on the sun, I feel like something needs to be shined a light on before there can be something new and fertile that can grow from this relationship. Okay, so there needs to be some sort of illumination. Maybe there needs to be some sort of truth being told, because we have a rune here that landed on the justice symbol. So maybe there's some sort of truth that needs to have light brought onto it, or shed light onto it. But I'm going to say, because now I'm focusing on this justice symbol, when I think of a soulmate question, and I get the justice card or any type of weight or scales, to me, this represents karmic. This represents a karmic relationship. I do not sense that this is a soulmate relationship. I sense that because I have the eye, and the eye landed on the justice or the scales, this person is here to teach you a lesson. All right. This person is here to lift the veil, to see the truth, to be able to, remember this person's soul and know the message that this person is here to give you, or know the understanding of what this person is here to teach you. Okay. I feel like this person is a karmic, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Now I do sense you having a future with this person. And I also feel like this person is a water sign. I almost said they were a Scorpio, but I'm not certain. But Lagos literally means water, or it means water, anything that represents water. So that could be emotion, so that literally represents a water sign, and it did land on the future. So I do sense that you're not going to be ending anything. This person is going to be, I don't want to say like a repetition, but you are going to, despite what we say, I feel like you're going to try to get another chance with this person, or there's going to be another opportunity with this person. But like I said, this person is still a karmic individual, and you do have a lesson to learn from this person. So of course they're going to be in your future here. But also, besides this person be a water sign, I feel like there's something very familiar about this person. I think maybe this person is not only a karmic, but maybe they were in you. Maybe you had a past life with this person. I'm not going to say he was your soulmate, but just because you have a past life with someone doesn't mean that he's supposed to be your soulmate or your twin flame or something like that. I feel like it's just someone who is in your soul family. Soul families can include brother to mother type of relationship. It can include best friends in a previous life. You just have that type of connection, but you just can't figure out that it's probably not meant to be a soul mate type of connection. I just feel like he's in your soul family, here to teach you a lesson, more of a karmic lesson here. All right. And you probably have a lot of dreams about him. I don't know if you've been having wet dreams or what, but because Lagos literally means I'm sorry, because Lagos literally means dreams or waters or intuitive. I just feel like maybe you've been having a lot of dreams and fantasies about this individual. And like I said, wet dreams could be a fitting statement for this. And I'm just talking from honesty. That's just what the cards, I mean, not the cards, but my runes are telling me. So I'm going to leave it at that. Is this person a soulmate for you? I don't think so. I think this person's a karmic, and I think this person is in your soul family from a past life, but not necessarily a soulmate, not like a twin flame soulmate type of individual. That's all I have to say. I'm going to pass it on to Kitty.
Okay. Juliet, what a beautiful name. Is Diego my soulmate? Well, I just pulled out the pendulum board and Spirit said, nope. So there's your answer. No, it was just no. But does it mean that there aren't plenty of fish in the sea? Because then I have fish. So this year you're going to have like an abundance of like suitors, a lot of dating and relating. There's enough to go around. The person that's coming in for you is a new love. The man is next. So he could be a businessman. As well as like he's established, he has a lot of money. He may be really good with money, but he's established. He's a little bit older. He's mature. He, like I said, he could be a businessman, so he could be an accountant, or I don't know. It just sounds accounting just sounds so boring, but he could be a business owner. You are going to hear from this person. There will be communication, and I'm not talking about Diego because that was a hard no from Spirit. There was no hesitation at all. It wasn't swinging upward to yes at all. Or my other sign for yes is a large circle. But since I used the board, I went by the direction of yes or no, and it was a hard no. This person that's coming in, you will be there. You'll feel safe with them. They're grounded. You will be grounded, and the relationship itself will progress in a natural way. Like you'll start dating them, but then he'll start communicating more, and then he will secure the relationship with you. So I do see love coming in for you, but it's not with Diego. I do see that it could be a water sign. I'm leaning toward Pisces energy just because of the fish, but we have the Ace of Hearts there as well. Neither here nor there, because it's also the King of Diamonds, which is Earth energy. I think that there's like a lot of fish in this pool, in this pond here. So but the suitor themselves, I'm not going to say either way. I'm going to give you the characteristics. And there is a lot of water within these cards as well. So I would say that they are in tune with their emotions. They are a new love. They will be secure. They're established in life. They're good communicators. They will write love poems or songs or something along those lines. They will communicate the love that they have for you, and they're a strong individual. I don't know if they're like athletic build or something. He seems to be maybe around, I would say, anywhere from 5'8" to 5'11" as far as stature. But they're muscly. Like, I don't know if they're just like, if they're powerful as far as like cut, or they could be long and just like have a lot of strength. They have really good character though. Strength and character, because we have like the King of Diamonds. This isn't like, a piddly little page. We're talking about somebody that's grown and mature, and they have a lot of love to offer you, and they will have no problem expressing it. Now, as far as the timeline, like I said, things are progressing. Pay attention for sevens. The seven, like 7 7. All right. But as far as the board is concerned, the progression is like 7 7. Where's 8? Because I have an 8 too. It's like, oh, 7 8 9. So the progression is going, and then we have 10. So it's going like in the direction that it's supposed to go with this person. Like I said, I think I said it already, that it will just be, it's not going to be backwards. It's not going to be somebody that is cheating on somebody. You're not going to be in a third party situation. It's nothing like that. It's like the natural progression of a relationship. So from beginning and the end is like anchoring down and being secure, and this person himself is secure. And that's what I have for you, darling. So no to Diego.
No to Diego.
No.
All right. Thank you for your question, Juliet. So now the question. Oh, we have another donation. Okay, so thank you for your donation, Jamie. So all right, so Jamie posted question. I have recently thought about going into real estate and being a realtor. Will this field be fruitful for me? Straighten it out. Like I said, this system is just a prototype. I have to write a guidebook for this. Will Jamie go into real estate and being a realtor? And will this field be fruitful for Jamie? Will being a realtor for Jamie be fruitful to her? And it's our pleasure, Juliet. Oh boy. All right. Ooh. Okay. You have the moon in Gemini. Moon in Gemini in the 6th house. Then we have the 9 of Earth and the 6 of Water. So let's get into this, shall we? All right. So we have the moon in Gemini, which shows that you're thinking about this as a career for you, and it shows that you're thinking about making that decision there with the moon in Gemini. Also with the moon in Gemini, you feel like you're compatible with it. You feel like you've made the right decision here with the moon in Gemini in the 6th house. And also it shows that yourself can have that communicative aspect to you and be an effective communicator in connecting with people, with going into real estate here. So this is in the 6th house here. So it shows that you're making a decision in regards to where you want to work here. So so I do see that that you're making that decision and making that decision work here. So it shows that you're making a decision where you want to work here, and also being communicative in that aspect, being that this is kind of like a communicative job here, where you're communicating with other people, where you're communicating with people in your that are buying houses here. Having good customer service is what I'm saying here. Now we have the 9 of earth and the 6 of water. So so I do see with the 9 of earth is that you want to come into something that is more, that'll be more fruitful for you. So you want a job in that aspect, is that you want something that's a little more fruitful, a little more that will bring a bit of completion, will bring a bit of that satisfaction to you, and to be more financially stable, to help you move on towards life. So I do see that it will help you come into retirement, and to help you come into fulfillment there, in that regards, in regards to your money. But also with the 6 of water, is that you feel at peace with this decision. You feel at peace with getting this field here. So I do see that you are attracted to this position here. So we have 9 and 6 together. So again, like I said, we're gonna we have the odd numbers as yes, and the even numbers as no. So we have 9 and 6 together, which makes 1 and 5. So that makes the overall energy as 6. So really the overall energy here is balance. Really, the overall energy here is to find something that you feel at peace with. I do see that with being the realtor, something in regards to that, in regards to your balance, and stability. But with this falling on an even number, I would say no. There's something better for you. There's something better than being a real estate. I do see. So I'm gonna go back to what the astrology says. Mainly what I'm seeing here is something more communicative. Something more communicative for you. Being more communicative, connecting with people. Real estate does that, but I don't see that it's going to be that. It's going to be that way here. So I do see. So I'm going to say that it's a no for me. So hope this resonates for you, Jamie, and I'm going to pass it on to Judy.
Hi, Jamie. Thank you for letting me read for you. Now, for you, Jamie, the first thing that I got that really caught my attention was AWAS. Okay. And like I said in a previous reading, this does represent transportation, but it can also represent movement, or just not being in one position for very long. And because it's on the number 12, it fell upon the number 12. I'm going to just say that maybe, first of all, we know that 1 represents, a new opportunity for that has a lot of potential, and it does. I feel that real estate does have a lot of potential for you if that's what you like. But I feel that you have a I don't know if you have like you change your mind a lot, or either you find new interests easily. You're easy to want to go to do something else once you see how it works, and you develop an interest for things very fast. So I just see a lot of chance for potential and change. And also because a 1 and a 3, I'm sorry, 1 and 2 equals 3, and that literally represents progression. So I feel like maybe if you want to start off in real estate, that's a fine place to start. But I'm really sensing something, you ending up doing something that has a lot of group energy or a partnership, or either you talking to multiple people here. So I don't know what this is, but I am sensing, and then on top of that, the number 2 literally represents partnership or sharing, and also services. So maybe you could be of service in some way, but I don't know if it's going to be real estate. And the reason why I say it's probably not going to be real estate is because for our future, we have a moon, and then we have waves. Okay. So like I said, waves are sometimes a little bit unpredictable. And I'm not saying that you just go with the flow or anything, but I feel like sometimes the waves represent movement, and then our moon represents change and different phases. And I sense that you would grow out of real estate. You took an interest to it and you developed it and you were really good at it. You would be very fruitful at it. But I feel like you would outgrow that and you would find something else that caught your interest. So that's what I see going on into the future. And not only that, I feel like there's something else. I don't want to say that sometimes waves can be overwhelming. So I'm going to say that because maybe in a sense you were feeling a little bit overwhelmed in real estate, or maybe real estate somehow you felt like you were drowning in some area that made it feel uncertain to you, and that uncertainty made you feel like you were losing, or maybe made you feel like you wanted to outgrow it or change to the next phase or go on to the next transition. But to me, that's kind of like what that represents. So I sense you moving on to something else in the future now. I got the next room that I want to talk about. I don't know why this landed on the Justice. I really don't know why this landed on the Justice card. But to me, I feel like you have some sort of, it could represent some sort of leadership, or it could just represent the fact that you would be better at working in, I don't want to say like in court or nothing, but I feel like you would be better working for a higher purpose. Okay. And when I say for a higher purpose, I mean like you work to help people, or you work together in a group setting to help individuals in hard time. You are part of the structure system. You are part of the justice system, some in some way. Okay. Also, I felt like there's going to be some. I feel like there's going to be some, because we have the road Hagla. So I feel like there could be some sort of hurdles that are kind of difficult for you to get past when it comes down to real estate. But I feel like something dealing with justice or legal system, or doesn't necessarily have to be legal system, but it deals with the structure of the community, if that makes sense. So I can't really tell a lot using runes, honestly, but I feel like you are going to transition into something else. And because you know a lot about real estate, maybe it's going to transition into something dealing with the justice system or the legal system, or something dealing with, could be finances as well. But I'm really feeling like some sort of higher up system that deals with justice, and sets boundaries and rules and regulations, things of that nature. I'm really kind of thinking about the Hierophant when I see this. It looks like an H, and the Hierophant and Justice card really go hand in hand. But now moving on to the health question. I'm sorry, the health. Don't know why this landed on the health, but I feel like Spirit wants me to say something about it. Okay, I'm not saying that it's has to do with healing or anything, but maybe you have a keen eye for healing as well. I'm not saying that you're going to be a damn nurse or nothing. I'm just saying that if you have any interest in healing people, maybe mentally, or getting some sort of counseling or something like that, that would be a really good option for you as well. But I feel like there's multiple things that you're interested in right now, and I feel like not one you're ready to really to stick to. Now, your original question was, will realty be fruitful for you. I'm going to say that yes, it'll be fruitful to you, but I'm sensing that if you go into realty, you are going to change your mind. There's going to be something in realty that is not going to fulfill that need. You're not going to feel like a full moon. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be at your best and highest potential. So I feel like in the future, you will be wanting to kind of make some sort of a transition. Like I said, maybe health, mental health, physical health, whatever, and building upon like the structural system, helping people, hierarchy, things of that nature. So it could be justice or legal system. Jamie, I know there was a lot. I'm not reading my comments, but thank you for letting me answer your question. Moving on to Kitty.
All right, Jamie, can you hear me? I can't hear anything. Huh. Okay, well, I'm just going to go on with it. I hope you all can hear me. Um, it's the bear. So the bear, I feel like if you go into real estate, this is a demotion. All right. Now, could it be fruitful? Yeah, you can find safety and security in it. It could be long term, steady growth. It could even be the legacy that you leave behind. But there's a lot of hard work and there's hidden factors. What I have here is 10 and 8 of clubs, and being the work cards themselves. So there's a lot of challenges, but there's a lot of hidden factors. Like the bear is manual labor. It's not like it's heavy, hard. It's not like just stress workloads. It's hard. It's like physically demanding work, and there's some things like maybe if you're the realtor, maybe you have to go in and rip up carpets, relay floors, and put some hard work, like hard manual labor into the job. Now, if you are willing to do that, I see more doing better in lines of communication, even though it is stressful. I just see that's what I see here. Now, will it be profitable? Yes, you could find safety and security, and like how Miss Judy was talking about the waves, there's something I feel like the need to say security net. I'm not sure if there's something else that you would prefer to that's high stress. It's like high stress in the form of communication, and no job is without challenges, and let's see, but I feel that there's something else that you're going to embrace, because we have the 7 of Hearts here, and that's all about other opportunities and possibilities as far as the work. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to be secure and safe and build, and whatever it is that you go into, you're going to find your happiness. You will be okay, financially speaking. It's like you're building a legacy, something, but I see it being something new. It's like a new opportunity with the Ace of Diamonds there, versus like putting in like all of this hard work. It's like physical labor, and because this isn't the Tower, because the Tower is like the CEO, and then the Fox is like the higher management, like within corporations, and the bear is the manual laborer. So if you're willing to do that kind of hard work, then yeah, it could be profitable. But I do see other opportunities, and you going into a different direction as far as that is just as profitable. And I feel like it's like your security net, like whatever you went to school for, if it's anything doing with communications, that's where you'll be happiest. Now I'm going to touch on the health, because the health comes up again. I feel the need to tell you that you could be carrying. Are you still carrying? Of course, you're still carrying weight. You just had a baby, right? But I feel like you could be carrying extra fluid, because this mountain looks like it's snow-capped mountain. We have all of this water here, and we have the health. So I'm going to tell you to get out and exercise, and you could be carrying extra water weight, but you could also be carrying some fluid. You could be feeling a lot heavier than normal, and make sure that you're getting enough vitamin D, whether it's coming from Dick or the sun, whatever. Go get it. It's vitamin. Is it D, E? Is it vitamin E I think it's D. I don't know. But make sure you're getting enough sun. The sun is really good for your health. So, there could be as you climb the mountains, in atmosphere, you could have a breathing issue. I'm saying fluid could be around the lung area or that is compromising your system. Just because, like, as you get into higher atmosphere, the breathing tends to be like you could have some form of a respiratory issue going on here where fluid could be making you heavier than normal. I'm just going to say that, like, make sure you get a thorough exam before you go back to work. And that's what I have for you, Jamie. And
Yeah,
drink your
Kitty.
water.
Yeah, Kitty, that may actually resonate with my reading, because when I saw the health, I was like, what the heck? Why is the health showing up? And in it, there was the I on top of the health. And I didn't want to say, watch your health. And I was like, well, maybe it's talking about her, because I had that come up in my reading for her as well. And I was like, I don't know why the health came up, but now that you said that, I didn't know that she just had a baby, or I don't know any of these people really like that. But yeah, that is probably something she wants to watch, because I did have an eye over the health. So when you say that, it does correlate now. No, I mean, I'm just saying.
Jamie gave birth, and then she was in my room like the day after she came in. She's a lot of fun.
Okay, see, I didn't know that, and I was wondering, why did the health come up? But yeah, she might need to watch that then, because yeah, that's all. Just
Hello, Miss Huda. Amaze Tarot. Everybody
Hi,
should
Huda.
check her out.
Who?
Amaze Tarot, Miss Huda.
Oh, okay. Awesome. You guys, I have time for one more reading, and then I'm gonna jump up out of here.
Yeah, I was about to say that we are past the 2-hour mark, so I'm just gonna pick a last reading here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna call for last. This is the last reading for tonight. So this is strictly going to be the last reading tonight. So the free list is closed and the donation list is closed. So I'm just going to pick one last reading. All right. I'm feeling this one. All right. Huda, you're up next. All right. All right. Well, I have a new love interest coming soon. All right. Will Huda have a new love interest coming soon? Will Huda have a new love interest coming soon? All right. Okay. So we have the Venus in Gemini in the 6th house with the 6 of fire and the 7 of water here. So it shows that, so with the Venus in Gemini here, I do see that you're going to be communicating to somebody that you are thinking of your love interest here, with the Venus and Gemini. Also, you're gonna be communicating to somebody that you love here, and also making a decision who you want for a partner here. So that's with the Venus and Gemini, and this is in the 6th house here. So you may find that person that you love at work. You may find that person that you love in work, in your current current employment, possibly at work here. And also, and also you're gonna be making decisions on who you love here. Now now we have the 6 of fire and the 7 of water. So so with the 6 of fire here is that you're gonna have a passionate romance come in. So you're gonna have passionate you're gonna have passionate a love you're gonna have a fiery love life here. So there may be sex involved. um you're coming towards, so it's gonna happen very fast for you. So so I do see that we're gonna have that passionate romance coming towards you. And things are gonna start looking up for you, and it's gonna be a victory for you. Not saying that the 6 of fire in my system is the same as the 6 of wands, but almost similar here. Is that you will achieve that happiness that with the 6 of fire. Now we have the 7 of water here, which shows that right now you're kind of like focused on loving yourself at the moment. It shows that right now. So loving yourself, and I do see that you have those newfound emotions for that person coming in. Also, you have that intuitive you know intuitively who you want in as who you want for a person. So so you are using your intuition in knowing who you want as a person. So we have the overall energy with 6 and 7 together, um, which makes one and three. So so with the with 1 and 3 together, which makes 4. With with 4 being an even number, I do see no, that it's not going to come in soon. I do see that you need to really structure yourself. Is what I'm seeing here. So getting a structure together, and really and really just like working on yourself, and just like stabilize. So I do see that you are going to be like working on yourself here, since 4 is a no number. So hope this resonates for you. Hope this resonates for you, Huda, and I'm gonna pass it on to Judy.
Hello, Huda. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm gonna tell you that I got a lot of good things, actually. I got a lot of good things for you. Where do I start? Okay, I guess I'll start with the star. So definitely tells me that you are on the right track. The star is about being on track with your life purpose. You're following you're looking for synchronicities and signs and symbols and different harbingers of fate, and they're all lining up, right? And not only that, you have like this super duper laser focused attention. I don't know if you do tarot as well, right? I'm sorry, I was about to say I don't know if you do divination, but yeah, your name is Amaze Tarot and you have a channel, so you do tarot, you do divination. I wanted to also let you know that this particular star, it's not the star in tarot, but it stands for looking for signs, and looking for fate, looking for synchronicities, and also it can stand for divination. So I don't know if you're doing a lot of like tarot readings on people who you assume, but I feel like this can play a key role in helping you find the person that you're looking for. Okay. Now it was over the night. So I don't know if you like, are you heightened at night, or does this mean that this person is likely to come to you during the night, or during the moonlight, or either during this moon phase, which is hell, I don't know. I don't know what this moon phase I don't know what this moon phase is, but I feel like there's a person that might be coming towards you during the night, or maybe you just have a lot of focus and there you go. Yeah. Like, I don't know, something is important about this moon phase or about the night and about your laser focused attention. Not only did I want to mention divination, but I also wanted to mention when I said synchronicities, sometimes if you don't necessarily have the synchronicities, sometimes you can create those synchronicities. And this is when I come into thinking about the magician card. So what is the magician? The person who controls forces around him. So I see that you could be like, I don't want to say you're doing love work or spells, but maybe you just have that attraction towards the person that is, you're like the star and this person is drawn to like a moth to a flame. It could be due to spell work. I don't know what you do, but I'm just saying that there's something during this moon cycles or something at night that you are best at manifesting this person, that they're very drawn to you. Now, I think this person, I feel like you have known this person before, okay? I do have the keyword being past, being lit up, but not only the word past, but you can't see this number, but it's the number 11. And we know that double numbers are kind of like master numbers, right? So the number 11 just kind of stands for a lot of potential, a lot of willpower, and just raw energy. Well, this energy and willpower and everything that you put into finding this person or bringing that abundance is going to be paid off, because we have the rune Yerha. And this is my favorite rune because it represents fruit, being fertile, and not only being fertile, but getting the payoff, like the harvest, reaping the benefits of what you've sowed. So definitely wishes going to be fulfilled here, especially with the kind of like the star card in tarot. I know it's not the star card in tarot, but it's almost symbolic for wishes being fulfilled, following those signs of fate, working your, divination, woo-woo powers, feminine wiles, whatever you want to call it, but definitely a good payoff. And if you notice that these two pieces complete a perfect square, right? And we have square, which represents the number 4, right? So what does 4 represent? That represent symmetry, stability, structure, foundation. So I'm just sensing a lot of this looking at this rune here. I love this rune. So especially in a love reading. So you might know this person from the past, not saying that you've dated this person. I just feel like you know this person and you have seen this person, or either this is somebody that is a friend of a friend. Speaking of a friend, this is a hand that says female. Now, I'm really sensing that you might meet this person through either where you work, but I feel like a lot of group energy. Maybe you could be going to a party. Maybe you could meet this person through a friend of a friend. But I feel like you know this person from the past in some sort of group energy. But I feel like not only that, but this rune does represent transportation. They could be coming from a long way, and it also represents teamwork. So you could be dealing with someone who is a perfect fit, just like I said in the rune Yerha. Okay. What else did I have? Oh, yes. This is the best part to me. Like I said, you had a really great reading, actually. Now, the only downside I saw, this was in the side that says future. Keep in mind that. Now, this rune is literally the rune for romance. And in the future, I do definitely see a perfect romance for you, actually. Deep emotions, soulmate, a lot of harm. I think you're gonna meet your daggum soulmate soon. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be in 2022 or 2021, but it does say in the future. And I'm sorry that I can't really point out when this person's gonna come for you, but I think you are on the brink of meeting I don't know if you believe in twin flames and all that stuff, but I think you're going to be in a long-lasting relationship with this individual. Now, the only thing about this person is that they're a little bit, okay, this rune literally represents the man, the masculine energy. And because it's in reverse, that means that a lot of the male characteristics of a traditional man are going to be kind of inverted here. On the side, I don't know if that's a plus or a negative to you, but they might be a little bit more on the sensitive side. They may not be completely stable in their finances just yet, but give them time, because it's still enlightened by the romance rune and the fact that we have your house. So it also means that maybe you guys can complete each other. So where he fails, maybe you can pick up. I'm not saying that you're going to be taking care of him and babying him and mommying him. I'm just saying that he may not be where he's supposed to be yet, but with your help and with you by his side, you can definitely make him a better man. And I can see that this room could be turning right side up and showing that masculine energy like it's supposed to be shown. That's basically what I got for you, Huda. Thank you for letting me read for you. Passing it on to Kitty now.
All right, Miss Huda, what I have is a no, no new love interest coming in anytime soon. When I pulled out the board, I asked for a timeline of when, and 7 came up. So I'm going to say around July. Okay, is what. So this is why, because we have the side and the anchor, which is telling me that you cut someone off or someone cut you off, and they were somebody that you were comfortable with. They were your security, you know. So you broke things off with somebody. And what do I have here? We have the 10 and we have an 8. All right. So 18 being the moon's energy, which is over here, but I'm doing as far as like tarot. So there's still some hidden factors, like some things that need to either be cut off completely so that you can regain your security. We do have the 9 of spades, so you're still a little bit stressed out. I believe that you see your soul mate, the person that is coming in. I think that you do see them in your dreams. All right. So then we move on to the next 2 cards, and they're both 8s. 8s signifying we have 8, 8, 8. So pay attention to the 8s, okay? That could represent something for you. Maybe it's August, maybe they'll be here in August. Who knows? However, let's see. We have the mountain and the moon. So what this signifies to me is that there's a blockage in your emotions. So you have to become emotionally unblocked, and kind of, because you could be a little bit emotionally distant because it is the 8 of hearts there. So maybe you're a little detached from your emotions right now, and it's time to unblock whatever the blockage is. I think it has something to do with whomever you recently cut off or out of your life. It still hurts. It still cuts, so I think there's still kind of an open wound there, and you have to heal that first. But then what I have, what's coming up, after you get through the emotional blockages, and there's something to here to do, like aggressive, and it just still hurts. So what's coming in the future is the heart, is the love, right? And plenty of it, abundance of it. It's the heart and the fish. So it could be Pisces, being that I have moon's energy over here, have the moon here, and Miss Judy had the moon. It could be the sign of Pisces, but there is a love offer that's coming in, and it'll be a secure, and could be a guy that has their shit together. He'll have some good money. It could be a business person. We do have the Jack of Hearts in this card. So again, with the Pisces energy, water energy there. Aren't you water too, Miss Huda? But as soon as you unlock this, that's what you'll know. You'll get the message. I think the messages are going to come to you through the dream state with all of the moon's energy there. But as soon as you do meet this guy, and that's Ace of Hearts as well. So, and we have Queen of Hearts. There's you, there's the man, here's the love offer. And he's a good person with, he's, established, but the knowledge is coming to you. You're going to get the message, and he's coming in. You'll know when you meet this person. You'll just, like Miss Judy was saying, it's kind of like that soulmate energy. You'll just know when you're ready, and you'll know when you meet him. A lot of love that's coming for you, just not anytime soon, and you will get lucky. So that's what I have for you, Miss Huda.
Yeah, it did say the future, so I just couldn't tell when, but it's saying in the future. So, but yeah, I think they were great readings. Okay, I think I'm going to get off here.
All right, so Thank you for your question, Huda. So thank you all for joining me. That was the last reading for tonight. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you, and thank you, Judy and Kitty, for joining me as well. Um, so please remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification icon to receive notifications of future streams. And also, I have private readings available for. If you want a private reading from me, please remember to sign up with the form, and I will get back to you as soon as possible after you make the payment. I am going to be focusing all my business towards Discord, so this so I feel like it's going to be better than Zoom. So if you want a private reading from me, after you get the private reading, you'll get free access to the Discord. So so you'll be able to have membership on there. So also, don't forget to check out the merchandise on Bonfire. And Also, thank you all for joining me. God bless you all, and have a great rest of the night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
All right.